because it's G2 to the CT side, and it's already Bravado wrapping around outdoors. They've picked up the opening kill. There's a heavy stack up from G2, and it's gotten pinched. 3 entries for Bravado means a 4 versus 2 and an open route to the B site.
That was actually really well timed. Oh my God, JT's already down there in the vents to welcome Lucky. And it's with a clean headshot at that. So now Shox moves in for the retake, but Detrony has a perfect angle to take him out.
And XM1014 hits the floor.
First player to get tagged up is JT, but it's a kill to come out for Bravado, and they've made their way upstairs. 3 players, however, here to stop them.
Got a lot of bodies. Body swapping into the AK, cannot find a second, but it's Fady, who had an incredible A defense on Dust 2, entering into the A site here on Nuke. The last 2 remaining G2 players here towards outdoors, and it's Kenny S and Jax to combine for a couple of kills. This puts us into the even ground.
Looks like he's going to peer in over heaven.
Smoke fades for Kenny. Already having picked up 1 kill, Sonic pinned in behind the box, but Elusive comes out from the corner, and he's in the open as he gets himself the last kill.
Typically decided to allot their economy towards better guns as opposed to utility in the first place.
But they're down a man here in round 4. And they've still lost Detrony. Now it's Kenny with an execution to the back of Fade. He actually flies back forward. This is a tough situation for Bravado. Elusive's gonna have to try to trade, but there's so many bodies for him to stack up. He's just gonna plume himself in the smoke, the ninja attempt. But then he comes out from it quietly. Now he's surrounded from all directions, and so no bonus money's found. In fact, the outer control comes from Shox, close up with that MP9. Fady on the other side as the entry does go the way of Bravado, but now Shox is gonna wrap around the box and the smoke. This could so easily hit the backside of Fady, but he's aware. Called back towards outside. He's the one up in the heavens. It's Lucky within the bomb site that finds himself just 1 kill. It's traded. And Kenny's feet lit aflame. You were at least one of the players still up. Bravado's grenades are minimal, but that last smoke goes out. And there you have it. He does catch Elusive, at least. But now he's backing off. This round is done. Not the best of starts, but we'll see if it comes back to bite him. Lucky, the first to fall.
That was from that was just through the corner of hut from inside of the lobby.
Jax just waits for something outside, but they're already so close to this A site. They're now just going to start to announce their presence. They're getting a little louder, and Body's trying to work around the silos, but he finds nothing for his efforts.
Time ticks down. Jax will look for a consolation kill and can't even find that. So from the big garage, 2 big choke points, 5 opponents, all looking for a head, and he can't get any damage in. Goes down immediately, leaving Kenny S in the back lines. A fast peek will come out.
Their splits that we're seeing is exactly what I think they're talking about. That's something that's only developed as of late, but it is still shut down towards ramp. Jax lines up 2 bodies, and then Kenny S is there as that second line of defense, so just picking them apart, leaving it to the 2v4. Expect Bravado to slow things down, and still Shox surprises them from the floor of the B bomb site. Yeah, after seeing an aggressive round like that with an outcome favorably for G2, I'd expect it's a little while before Bravado throws something that wild yet again. But we shall see. They've lost a couple bodies now in this attempt to split the A site. Shox comes in from behind, and most importantly, he drops bomb. Sonic blown to smithereens, and Elusive looks to slink away from this, but he catches the first duel versus Kenny, and he loses no health.
Oh, he doesn't know that the other one was actually heaven, so he's got inventory on 1. Some powerful pistols at the very minimum. Go for something similar.
Wild outer rush. Lucky's gonna clean up 2 easy kills. Sonic, sure enough, will drop him, and Kenny is just overwhelmed. So many T's peeking at him. Luckily, Jax should be here to pick up these pieces. 3 remaining T's all trickling past. He's down to just 13 rounds, and so
Body go for a big flank here, and as we can see, someone's going back to check on ramp, but Body's got the off angle. Has made enough ground to make it weird. Elusive finds an opportunity because Body left upstairs. Shox was there, and that ends up just being a kill for Bravado.
And he knows exactly where the last one was at. Puts down the molly. As he comes flying upwards, the duel's not his to take. The ball's on Body.
It's going to make his rotation weird. It's kind of like the player on Dust 2 has to cross to B. Fady's made his way into lower, and they've already activated the split. Jax is going to get caught off guard. Gets 1 at the very minimum.
And Fady then catches Shox down below.
Bravado out of another nice round of their name. Very well done.
Looks to pound away with the buckshot. Kenny S, back where they buy guns. Misses his first shot.
Okay, hit that one.
Fady.
What the heck?
Such a hobbit hole, but such a cheesy thing to do.
It's
Hiding behind a
annoying,
forklift.
You're the, you know, patrol with a noob tube upstairs. His prey waiting for him below. Kenny goes down outside, and that leaves heaven open. So that makes this top of hut position a lot less viable. I wouldn't be surprised if Body tries to fall on top of a play. He can't hit that shot. He's got to try to reclaim another choke point. Watch him drop.
Drops right into Sonic, kicks in his teeth, drops into the AK-47, and from there does what? Hides behind the box, where he's found by Detrony, but Detrony, there's a player right next to you, and it's Jax who gets the best of him. Elusive, 10 seconds left, needs to try and get this plant, but he predicts the peak, and he just can't win his duel. He's gonna change up his position in terms of this push. Last time he was towards control, but he has been found out. He's allowed 2 players to cross. There's still a double setup looking to trade frag, and then he hits the first one's head. Fady caught with a Molotov, loses his teammate over the shoulder, and Jax now just out into the open with a teammate next behind him.
Ooh, could be a free kill here if he keeps his eyes on Hut. Don't know if that's going to happen to assist the bomb, and yeah, Body gets killed. With Heaven Molly, they've got less choke points to worry about. 3 CTs, all rotating in from the same spot. Fady could have been offered up a couple. In fact, his teammate could have picked up the slack.
Oh, and Kenny then up close. Seals the deal.
It's getting kind of real. G2 are looking at a very solid half overall.
One more round to go here from the offense of Bravado, and they find themselves at a disadvantage relatively early on. The hurt is furthered, but still situation contained because Fady finds a frag outside. Off angle, still punished.
Okay.
Lucky gets popped, but it falls onto Elusive and Sonic now. They're gonna just irk their way out through Squeaky Door, Body finding the one in the back, but the front runner's still up and ready to go. Elusive has an element of surprise, but still he dies. It's Body. So what are the depths of G2's playbook on a map like Nuke? They're no longer playing in response to their opponents. They need to make this their own, but it's just a quick clash straight out through Squeaky Door. 5 players charge forward. That's as simple as it gets. Kenny's gonna pick up a third.
I think he gushed everybody. That's the name of the game.
Kenny Can the CTs hold on to anything here?
Wow.
That's an ace?
That's all 5. Oh, there it is. 2-tiered execute. Molly goes down on top of Hut. Oh, but they get downstairs. Lots of them get downstairs. And they get the first 2 kills. Jax with the Mac-10.
Smack 10. Detrony the last man with any HP for the CTs, and I take that back. He sits now on 5. 16 health combined.
I'd like to see that Mac-10 spray transfer upstairs. And he was kind of late to go down the vents. I'm not sure if it was his job to stay up there and take as many fights as he could. Good counter smoke. Oh, Fady saw an opportunity, but couldn't get that player blind. And what will the trade come out? He can now get tricky with it.
He knows these players are going to come charging forward, but what can he handle with an MP9? Start peppering down Jax first. Kenny then clears beneath his feet, and Lucky cannot find that kill with the flank, so Shock's all alone. 1 versus 4, and it looks like Bravado, having opened the door and stopped the plant,
he knows,
may have stopped Shock, but he still could do this. No. Detrony finds him in the end. A little bit of an extra cost.
Shock is really good at
clicking heads. Looks like Detrony will attempt. Oh, he lines up 2 bodies.
Oh my god.
4 frags, a crescendo of kills immediately here for Bravado. G2, they had that footing. They were everywhere, it seemed. And from everywhere to nowhere.
Oh, damn, nice round.
The next one's a longer sprint. You could jump inside of vents if you want to throw a bit of a Hail Mary, but he gets himself that first one.
Pushed off his angles, never be able to shoot, but instead just dodges it and holds his ground.
Fady should have heard the footsteps trying to give chase all the while. His team picked up these frags. Clean sweep from Bravado. But Detrony is positioned over towards spawn. He's really come into his own now, sitting at 22 and 13.
I love that Fady is insistent on trying to help out here, staying close to the smoke. And ooh, he's also got a kill. Not only that, he's got 4.
Can't find his ace. Body left up. And 2 CTs survive. That is tied at 12, folks, and no more pauses for G2.
Flat, it was just like quiet in a round because they were not using their utility way too sparsely. Fady outside one more time. Can he make a multi-kill out of it? No. Tries to get away to create another 50-50 duel, but instead, Lucky is quick enough to trade.
Further, speaking about how quick he's gone, straight down Secret. 2 teammates behind him, and all of which coming at JT. Again, 1-for-1 engagement.
And as for the T's, well, they can kind of try to get these here, but they don't have the advantage to try to kill him.
They can't quite catch that duel. Eventually, he is cleared. That's the opening for G2. Kenny's drop bomb. 15 seconds up. 7 seconds left as he runs for the plant into the open, and he's managed to cross, but he's planting exposed, and he has no chance at it. The kills belong to Bravado, and so does this lead.
That's got to be kind of frustrating as well. And maybe they could have played out their eco so they could talk more, but instead they don't. And that's another spam. They went ahead and called out that squeaky door opening and spammed him through a very thin vent. You know, that's probably highly effective.
Through the door, though, Jack's not able to get himself a second. The damage is costly. JT barely alive, but Detrony consistent in this position. Could pop another off the top of Silo.
Leaving outside is common for the CTs, but to come to heaven afterwards is also quite common. Elusive, I feel like could have been much more aware of the fact that someone would try to lurk there, but because he tried to spot it initially, gave him a false sense of confidence, and that adjustment to take out JT. Detrony going down as well, and in the 2v3, G2 pull it.
Seen both these teams go the distance in their opening matchups, and this one could be no different. Fady decides to get aggressive through door, not something I think we've seen.
It's gonna hurt.
Close shot, no cigar. Sonic.
Oh my God, what?
Blasted by Kenny S.
Was he even done peeking?
Detrony's now just trying to float around the blue box, but he's blinded, smoked, and in the crosshairs of Lucky. He's gonna weather that first storm, and Elusive gives cover for another kill. It's back into an even ground. 3v3 and G2 sent reeling back from the push of which they made. It's gonna have to be a bolstered push. JT sees the guy in mini. There's smoke at his feet, and Elusive's dropped the bomb, but Elusive's now continued on with all 3 final frags. Bravado secure 15.
Excellently done, man.
The stacked of the 2 as well, Group B. What an accomplishment this would be from them, but it's not over yet. Despite a man advantage, there's still pressure onto Fady. He hears the player drop, and it's body with a deagle to get a little bit done. Jack's turned back round as he tries to exit hut. Not caught on the cross, but he walks right into the hands of Elusive, and it's a 4v2 now. Kenny S is on the B site with the bomb on his back, but no teammate nearby, and only 30 seconds left over. Like, the options getting so low. Yet finally, he'll fly back upwards right into Elusive, an immediate trade with 10 seconds left, and Body in desperation will try to get this plant. He'll have it. You'd think. There are CTs all over, and he's fumbled it now. Bravado 2-0 Group B and moves straight into playoffs.
Wow, it was close wins for both teams.